Hi, welcome back to Kingdom Lifestyles. My name is Brian Blount, and this month we're exploring power evangelism. The last few sessions we've been talking about a 5-step prayer model that I put together on power evangelism, on taking love and power to the streets. In this last session, I want to finish up with 3 of the 5 steps. Just to kind of review, before we did the approach, which is basically how do you approach somebody in a loving, honoring way. And there's different ways to approach people. You can serve them approach, the word of knowledge approach, the visible need approach. So we talked a little bit about that. And I think in the last session we talked more about the word of knowledge approach, which is one of my favorite ways to approach somebody. Now I want to talk with you about kind of the next 3 steps in the 5-step model, which is the ask, the pray, the assess, and the explain. And so in the ask phase, basically what we're doing is we are asking them, first of all, can we pray for them? Asking them on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, what's your pain level? You know, with this simple 1 to 10 scale has helped me to see lots of different people healed. It's actually been a great faith builder, because if you start out praying for somebody and let's say they start with a 10 and you pray with them and they're down to an 8, they go, oh my gosh, something has changed. So faith hits you, faith hits them, and they're willing to actually go on more and let you pray for them. So I've prayed for people who've gone from like a 10 down to an 8 to a 7 to a 6 to a 5 to a 4 to, you know, all the way down to a 0 that way. And it's a great tool. So the scale from 1 to 10 is a great tool to implement if you haven't been using that. It's just a real simple tool that helps to engage in faith. And so after I've asked, I've prayed, in the praying phase, I'm not petitioning prayers. I'm not saying, Jesus, I hope that you'll come and heal this person, but I'm speaking from the authority of Christ. I'm speaking to the pain. I'm commanding the pain to go right now. And I'm not taking a long amount of time, maybe like 10 seconds. I'll speak to the condition. I'll say, now move your body. Do something you couldn't do. Or are you experiencing something on your body? So, and oftentimes people will experience like a warmth, a tingling, and that's usually when you go into the assess part of the prayer phase, is you're asking them what's going on. You're assessing how effective the prayer is. Where is it at now? If it was at a 10, now it's at what, a 0? Well, that's awesome. And so then you'd stop praying, and you might ask them, what they experienced, what they were feeling in the assessment phase. And then the final part is the explain. This is where you explain the gospel to them. You explain to them what just happened to them, that this was Jesus that has come near them, that he loves them, that he wants a relationship with them. And this is where you get to invite them into a relationship with Christ. And so this is one of my favorite parts right there, is just being able to explain to them what happened. This is the love of God, and that Jesus is seeking a personal relationship with you. And you can kind of invite them into that place of a prayer, or invite them into a place of dialogue more with Jesus. I hope this has been helpful. Remember, this 5-step prayer model is just as simple as this. It's approach, it's ask, pray, assess, and explain. I hope this has been a helpful tool for you. Now go live Jesus today.